Hey, I am here today to make this video about how to get a sugar daddy. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but the thing about it is I have been super busy. When I stopped being busy, I sat down, I made this video. This shit is bright as fuck. I finally got a ring light, y'all. I sat down, I made this video, and it took over an hour to make the video, like record it, like 5 different videos was an hour. And then next thing you know, while I was editing it, the video corrupted. I was editing the video for 4 fucking days. I had got it down to 39 minutes and the video corrupted. So the good news is because I already recorded the video and yes, I'm scratching my nipples. Because I already recorded my video, I know exactly what I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. If y'all haven't already, go watch my OnlyFans video here on YouTube. Everyone is leaving their OnlyFans names down in the comments because bitches is getting to that bag, honey. Okay, they're getting their subscribers. I do shout out, so message me on Instagram with this track body. Just message me and let me know you want to shout out and we can go from there. Shout out to this body. This is my post baby body. I don't think you've seen it since this ass. I'm gonna start you all off with Tinder, and then I'm gonna go with seeking arrangement, then I'm gonna go with mingling in person and getting a sugar daddy in person. So first things first is this. You want to make sure that your pictures and your bio are A1 when you are fucking with Tinder. I'm gonna show you all my pictures. Those are my pictures, and as you can see, they're not too sexualized. I have a picture of me surfing. I have selfies. I have pictures of me in heels. You want to give a variety of yourself. Let people know, hey, I'm not afraid to be out and about doing things. I'm not afraid to get dressed up wearing heels, and I'm not afraid to get dressed down looking cute. And none of it is super sexualized because you don't want to give off, I'm just trying to be a prostitute vibe. For the bio, I've had 4 different bios since starting my Tinder. I've had a yes, I had a no bio, and then I changed it to a yes bio, and then I changed it to a no bio, and then I changed it to a yes bio. So my baby girl is crying, my dad watching her. So for my no bio, I copied and pasted it straight from Seeking Arrangement. The thing about Seeking Arrangement is it's a site. Let me go check on her. Seeking Arrangement is a site where it's literally sugar babies looking for sugar daddies and vice versa. So your bio, you're able to have a lot up there, whereas on Tinder, you're only able to have like 2 fucking characters. So I had to copy and paste my Seeking Arrangement bio and put it straight towards my Tinder bio. But it was too blunt. The reason why I was in no profile was too blunt. Here's my Seeking Arrangement bio. And so with my Seeking Arrangement bio looking like that, I had my occupation on Tinder as sugar baby. And I was attracting like salt daddies. I wasn't attracting sugar daddies. People was hitting me up, trying to get me to prostitute, and they just wanted to do meetups and things like that. So that was a no bio. I changed my bio to occupation still sugar baby, and I made it a little bit more subtle. And what I mean by making it a little bit more subtle, Mama, what's wrong? Okay, mommy got you. And what I mean by making it a little bit more subtle is instead of saying, yeah, I expect allowance and I want a sugar daddy and I'm looking for an arrangement, I changed it to I like to go here and I like to do this and I like to do that. And that was really good. I met 2 sugar daddies from having that bio. Why I changed it from that, I don't know. I ended up changing it to inventor. Because I am an inventor and I was looking for people who have any knowledge on how to invest or how to patent an idea. And from there, I'm thinking, I'm gonna meet some wealthy men. I just ended up meeting people who was just wasting my time. I was, that is not how to get a sugar daddy. Always be blunt about what you're looking for. That's a no bio. So now my bio is like this. this is my bio now. It's a yes bio. When I start the conversation, so now we're moving on to conversation. When conversations start and we match, I always start the conversation off if I can. I try to do that as soon as I see I match with someone new. I go to their bio. Always read their bios and find something that you can relate to or something that's so cool that is she wet? Girl, you are wet. I just changed her diaper too. Always read their bios, and when you are messaging first, you always want to say, take something from their bio and try to relate to it. Now, some of these men, they don't even know what the hell they have in their own bio, but that's not your business. What's your business is to make it your business what's in their bio, and you can always tell if they're willing to be a sugar daddy by what their bio is. There are keywords in the sugar daddy, sugar baby community that we all use. Without being too blunt or too straightforward, you should be able to read between the lines. So my bio now. So you see the words I have, the finer things in life, and if you like to go to the beach on a Wednesday, you know, those type of things are cues. I have flexibility and I like upscale lifestyle. If you hear something, if you read something on a man's bio, it says something like golfing and surfing and hot air ballooning and traveling the world and finer things and fine dining and spoiling, like those are all keywords that you should want to look out for. So I advise you to get familiar with what the keywords are and make it your business to hit them up and start the conversation off. And when you do, start it off with a compliment, you know, make them feel good. Or start it off with something that's outrageous, like, oh, I've been skydiving before, but I've never been whitewater rafting. I would love to do that, like something like that. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, that's different. That's what you're going for. And that's gonna make them interested in you because you're not just, hey, how are you? Or hey, how you doing? Or hi there, I'm so happy we match. Like, that's all very common things. We get into conversation. I'm gonna show you all my seeking arrangement bio again. On seeking arrangement, things take a little bit longer, or should I say a lot longer. My whole thing is this: when I am looking for a sugar daddy, I know that I'm not gonna find one overnight. Hey, what you looking at? What you looking at, mama? Huh? I know that I'm not gonna find one overnight, but at the same time, I don't like to waste my time, and real sugar daddies, they don't like to waste theirs either. They want to meet up. They want to see if we're going to be compatible. They want to see if, you know, we can have chemistry and things to relate with, and if we're going to go ahead and go through with this. Don't be afraid to meet up with someone. That's actually a good sign. Don't be afraid. Don't ever try to do an online arrangement because they're usually scams, or they don't last, or you end up getting the ass end of the stick. Like one time I was in I tried an online arrangement. At first everything was going good. He was sending me money, shit like that. Then, you know, I was still sending him stuff. He did not change his communication, so I'm still sending him stuff. And I'm thinking like, okay, he's not sending money no more, but maybe he's going to, I'm sorry. Maybe he's going to later or something like that, and he never did. So I'm just like, okay, now he has free content of me, and you know I do OnlyFans too, so I don't do that free content shit. And I don't have nothing. So I just advise you against online arrangements, but don't ever be afraid to meet someone. And then I'll get into how the date should go. Seeking arrangement takes a little bit longer. Seeking arrangement is more blunt. And I've had a little bit more success on seeking arrangement than Twitter, but it's literally like neck and neck. And they're the only two sites that I use as far as finding a sugar daddy. Mommy girl, mommy girl. I'm just gonna jump right into conversations. That was a good burger, girl. That was a good one. Conversation. Conversation is to start off with you giving the compliment or them giving you a compliment. Hey, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen on this app. I'm literally in love with them, or some bullshit like that, you know, just to make them feel better. And then they'll say, thank you, you're gorgeous as well. And then you want to chit chat for a little bit, and then you want to lead the conversation into, so what are you looking for? If they don't ask it, you should ask it. And what you should be looking for, I've had copy and paste messages. Here's one of them. Here's another one. Those work, you know. I got my arrangements from those. But I find that this new one that I have really works, and it's this right here. So me not specifically coming out like I'm looking for this and I want to go here and I want this a month, like that really helps. It leaves the opportunity open. And from that message that you all just seen, you seen that he said it was a good one. Me and him did meet up. He was a really cool guy. We could have conversation. We had some good Thai food, and we just had a really nice date. And you know, it's quarantine going on, so we went to a park and had a picnic, and then we was just chilling at his house. And from there, we have a trip planned already. And I'm super excited, and that's really all I want from him. You know, every arrangement, you're gonna want something different from somebody. And so from him, what I'm looking for is trips. I want trips. I wanna go around the world. I got a passport, not a damn stamp is on it. So that's my goal for 2020, with the way this year's looking like, 2021. Don't steal my messages, don't steal my bio, because it's gonna be too obvious. And somebody's gonna think somebody's a catfish, and it's probably gonna be you. From the conversation going, what are you looking for? Try to make sure that what you two are looking for is around the same thing. If you're not looking for the same thing, don't force it, because when you two meet up, you're not gonna have chemistry, you're not gonna vibe. Or either you are gonna vibe, but you're not gonna get what you want because he's not looking for what you're looking for. So it's just not worth it. What you got going on? You are spitting up on your mommy. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for the same thing, or okay, no, we're not looking for the same thing. The conversation should lead into you two linking up. I advise you not to talk about allowance and what you're expecting from your allowance until you are already on the date and he can get the feel and the vibe of how fucking amazing and awesome you are. And once he realizes how amazing and awesome you are, he's gonna be more inclined to agree to your allowance. And not just agree to giving it to you, but agreeing to your price. And I'm not gonna tell anybody what amount of an allowance to give, because we all have our different desires and wants and needs, and every man is different anyway. You know, they have different jobs. But on seeking arrangement, they all like to claim that they're a damn millionaire. So if he claiming that he a millionaire, sis, don't be afraid to go high, because you wanna flex like you got it like that. Well, you better show me that you did. So on the date, once you two meet on the date, before I start with the date, I'm gonna go into mingling. Mingling is my favorite thing to do. Mingling is so fun. I'm gonna get into this before I get into what to say on a date, because you can go on a date after you mingle with someone as well. So it doesn't make sense to give it to you first. When you're mingling, you can either go out with your homeboys or go out with your homegirls or females. And you always want to go to like a nice upscale 5-star or 4.5, 4-star place. I always wear heels, wear something that looks classy and sexy. If I'm by myself, I always go somewhere where it's pretty much like a bar type setting. So I can just be having my drink and just be chilling and relaxing, looking good. And I pick up my own tab and I leave my own tip. And you want to make sure that when you go to pay for your tip and your tab, try to get it around where your target is at. Picking up drink after drink, and my tab was not cheap, and my tip was not cheap, and he was impressed. We started talking. We started talking and just having us a good old conversation. And of course, it was an intellectual conversation. When you were talking to these people, you don't want to be, what's your favorite color? What's your name? When's your birthday? Oh, really? No, you want to, what do you do for work? You know, like, how can I get in on that? Is there any business that we can do? Never be afraid to talk business. Never be afraid to seem ambitious. They love all that type of stuff. So from you two mingling, you know, you're going to exchange numbers and everything like that. And in the text messages, have the conversation. Either continue the conversation or have the same conversation that you would have when you're on Seeking Arrangement or Tinder. If you end the things for the night, then you can start the conversation off the next day with, hey, yesterday was great. Then, you know, go to the conversation. So what exactly are you looking for if you two didn't already talk about that? If you did already talk about that, you jump right into the, so do you want to go on a date today? Or you can either choose to jump right into the, okay, so As far as the arrangement, don't even ask them, do you want to go over the arrangement? Be about what you're looking about. What I mean by that is you need to be affirmative. Like, don't be afraid to speak up. Okay, so here's what I want. Is there something that you can do? Is there something that we can work out on? Because if you are scared to speak on what you want, you're never going to get what you want. And getting what you want is very, very, very important. When you're out mingling, do not be afraid to go somewhere else. Let's say you meet him at a bar. If he wants to take it to the movies, if he wants to take it to a restaurant, if he wants to go to another bar hop, don't be afraid to do that. Go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, because essentially that is what being a sugar baby is about. You want to be a sugar baby because you want to enjoy your life. So if he's already offering a good time, that's a very good fucking sign, first of all. And go ahead and take it. Drive in your own car. If you're feeling a little uneasy, I would say don't even do it. But if you're going to do it anyway, against feeling uneasy, because I always say go with your instincts, let your friend know where you're at, where you're going, everything like that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So the dates. How does she go? First of all, when you show up, you're going to show up in your own car. He's going to show up in his. If he doesn't have a car, red flag. Well, depending on where you live, I guess, still should have a car. When you get there, you're going to want to be smelling good. You're going to kind of want to treat it like a job interview, in the sense of you're going to want to talk proper. You're going to want to be intellectual with conversation. You're going to want to be relatable. You're going to want to kind of be a yes woman, as in, he's so interesting, he's so good looking, he's just so nice, he's just the best person, unless you're not feeling it. If you have no chemistry, if you have nothing to talk about on this date, if you can't relate, if he just grosses you out, if he's not as cute or don't smell as good as you thought, don't try to fake the funk, because there is so many other men out there. He's just not your one. Just take the L, take the free meal, enjoy it, and then go MIA. Or, I mean, everybody's not like me. Some people are very upfront and they're just like, no, this thing's gonna work out. Me, I go in mine. I'm gonna show up in some heels. If you're not the type to wear heels, don't fake the funk. But please try to dress up, you know, because you should not be going somewhere on your first date that's dressed down. We're looking for upscale sugar daddies. We're not looking for no hood ass sugar daddy who be in the trap, who make 12 bands a day, but he trying to take you to fucking Golden Corral. And I love Golden Corral, but that's not fucking acceptable. Hell the fuck no, it's not. Because where you should be going is a place that requires you to look the part. So don't be afraid to order up on the menu. Don't be afraid to order the most expensive things if that's what you're in the mood for. Don't be no ordering a burger ass bitch. Don't be no ordering chicken tenders ass bitch, okay? Don't be basic. You know, show him that you have some type of style and you have some type of taste. Conversation, like I said about 5 times in this video, always be intellectual and never be afraid to talk business. And throughout the date is where, oh my god, this birth control patch. Throughout this date is where the conversation of the arrangement should be taking place, because you always want to make sure in person you can use your pretty girl persuasion to get what you want. So I think that's pretty much it. That's how your bio should be looking, how your picture should be looking, how to start the conversation, how to take the conversation from, hey, how are you, to what are you looking for, to do you want to meet up. Never be afraid to meet up. Meeting up is a very good thing. And there's this unprecedented, do you have to have sex with every sugar daddy? I am actually very good with picking out sugar daddies who I can get away with not having sex with, or who wants to wait before we have sex. I don't know how many arrangements I've had, honestly. I don't even keep count. But one thing I can say is I'm not gonna get into an arrangement with someone who I don't find attractive sexually, romantically, physically, mentally. Like we have to have chemistry, I have to be into you, I have to think you're at least somewhat attractive enough to wanna be around you. So yes, I have had sex with my sugar daddy. And honestly, it was just like having sex with one of my boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? Just like having sex with your boyfriend. Because when I'm in an arrangement, I'm only in a arrangement with one person at a time. I could not get that out. It's not like I'm out here fucking him and fucking him and fucking him just so I can get some money. No. Another thing, I heard y'all bitches got y'all cash apps on y'all Tinder profile or in any profile. No, you don't put your shit in your profile. Who doing that? Which one of y'all bitches is doing that shit? That screams prostitution. That screams desperate. That screams I just want your money. Like, no, these men, they want to be with someone who they can enjoy their time around. A sugar baby is essentially someone who is a good time We are stress relievers. We are good looking as companions. Like, we have to be their peace. You can't be nobody peace if your Cash App is in your bio, sis. That sounds really stressful for me just to hear. All I hear is, Lord, I gotta send her some money today. Lord, I gotta send her some money today. Which, don't get me wrong, that's what the fuck we want. But we're not gonna start the conversation off like that. No, you don't start the conversation off like that. No. I hope this was helpful. I hope y'all have a better gist of how to carry yourself and how to make the conversation move on and everything like that. I know I'm fat. Okay, but that ass is too. And that's all that matters. So when I get like that, look at it. So y'all make sure if y'all have any additional questions to comment below. As y'all can see from my other videos, I always answer questions. This is a community. We are all kings and queens. So I'm gonna call my fans kings and queens, because that's what the fuck we are. So yeah, just make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like, comment, and share for me. Thank you. Next video is gonna be on something interesting. I just don't know what the fuck it is, but I promise it won't take this long to put it out. Like, this was way too long. Me and my baby girl says goodbye. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. My next video, I'm trying to make my page like half and half. One video is gonna be how to get to that bag, different sources of income, because we all know I'm the queen of that. And then the next video is gonna be like a personal life story, something funny, something interesting. So please subscribe and stay tuned, because we're gonna have so much fun on this channel. Ain't that right, mama girl? Bye. Hey, so I'm making this video as an update before I upload this video to YouTube. I am on my way right now to go drop off my baby girl. And once I drop her off, I will be on my way to my new sugar daddy's house. And the last update I gave you all, I told you all that I had met a man and the only thing I wanted from him was to travel. Well, me and him are still talking. We have not been sexual or anything, and I haven't seen him since I made that video, which I only just made it like a day before yesterday. But still, we're still talking and everything like that. But this sugar daddy that I just started an arrangement with as of yesterday, he is perfect. He is a college professor. He is in real estate. He has a few properties in real estate. So we really hit it off and everything with conversation. He cooks for me. He spent like over 300 bucks on me yesterday, and it was just for some little shits that I need at my new apartment that I've only been at for a little over a month now. He's really attractive. We have great chemistry, and just a synopsis of how we met. We met on Tinder, and it was just casual conversation. I followed the same exact guidelines that I gave you all. Just keep it interesting, keep yourself different, and everything like that. Is that the police? Because we're on quarantine, there's no such thing as dressing up nice to go to an upscale restaurant and go date. But I did show up to his house nice, appropriately dressed, because he has a daughter and I didn't know if she would be there or not. But she wasn't. And we just watched movies, we cooked together, mainly